Hey guys, it's Wednesday. I'm just getting things ready for my art stream because I'm doing a traditional stream, so it's a bit more setup than just hooking up the iPad. And I think it's pretty much good to go. I even just added a bunch of new songs to my Spotify playlist for stream music. I finally made a playlist and it's slowly being built because we normally just verbally say a lot of songs, but it's nice to have a playlist I can also just play without having to shout out every song. There's still half an hour till the stream starts and I am gonna run to Tim Hortons to get a coffee. Probably food too.
Oh, look at this. 2 babies.
Meow. All right, the stream is over. I streamed almost 2 hours overtime, maybe like an hour and 45 minutes, because I just really wanted to finish the art and I was having a good time. So I was like, okay, I'll finish it on stream. So now I want to film the voiceover for the video, and that's going to be in front of the green screen upstairs. I'll probably have to take this off because it's green. It'll look like I have a hole in my chest, or it'll just look like the gemstone. Well, no. I was gonna say it'll look black, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna have just the black behind me. I'm gonna have the art, so it would look white/colorful. The color changing necklace. Anyway, I'm really happy with how the art turned out. I felt like I was just really into it. I feel like anytime I do something that's storybook-like, I get really excited about it. And I'm like, maybe this is the path I meant to go. Not that I necessarily want to make a bunch of kids books. Like I definitely want to try making one, just like writing and illustrating my own book and maybe just self-publishing it or something. I feel like I'm just gonna end up repeating a lot of this in the actual art video, but oh well, you'll hear it twice. I want to make some notes on what I'm going to talk about in the video, at least some points I want to make sure I hit, because sometimes I really struggle and I think of things to say while I'm drawing it. I'm like, oh, I can mention this, but then I forget when I'm filming the actual voiceover, so it's nice to have some jot notes. Okay. The danger is when you stick too closely to the notes and then you're like, oh yeah, I wanted to mention that too, but I didn't write it down, therefore I didn't think to say it. It's like the same with grocery lists. If you forget to put something on the list, you're most likely gonna forget it because you, for the most part, stick to the list, and maybe you see other things like, oh, I want that too, but if it's something you need and it's not on the list, you're probably gonna forget it. All right, I have some notes that I can talk about. These are just brief points and I can expand upon it as I record. I'm really hungry and I need to poo, but it's like, oh, there's still daylight right now. It's 4:45. That's a good time to film the green screen, although most of the time I do end up filming it at night anyways, or after the sun has gone down, especially with the lack of daylight in winter, but we're finally getting longer days. It's probably for the best that I do eat first. If it gets dark, I guess that's not a big deal. I do have a light in there that I turn on. Daylight just helps fill the room with a bit of extra light, but oh well. I gotta eat because I don't have lunch when I'm streaming, so I end up having a late lunch after the fact, and since I streamed late, it's been extra long. Although I survived because I had my Timmy's this morning, so that kept me full. Oh, by the way, I won on Roll Up the Rim. I won a donut. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, baby. Okay, I pooped, I ate, there's still some daylight. I'm gonna hurry. Hurry and set up so I can catch some of that daylight. There is still some daylight, but with these tiny windows, it ain't doing much. Oh no, I feel like I'm gonna have poo round 2. That is a bright light. Oh crap, I was gonna put on a different necklace. I took the other one off, but I didn't put another one on. Professor Whiskers is a cat and a man. He's not quite a cat, he's not quite a man. He does cat things are getting stuck in the door. I'm seeing Auntie Donna on Friday. So excited! We just saw them not that long ago, but they're coming back to Vancouver, so I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Kiki, I don't know why they have to crawl on the recycling bags every single time I film. Kiki. They almost never play in here, but when I'm in here filming, they're like, yeah, playground.
What you looking at? Do you see some things? Oh, yes.
I just finished filming, so I'm gonna haul this stuff downstairs and start editing. Midna loves loitering just outside of rooms. She'll sit or lay right around the door frame and just look inside.
Hi, baby. Oh, yes. Get those cheek rubs. Oh, yes. Babe, you decided to come and join us. Oh, yes. Little Kiki's over there. And little Minouche.
I still need some kind of proper topper For the Copic case, I just grabbed this little Hello Kitty blanket and put it there for the babus in the meantime.
Yeah, nice and comfy.
And I had to slide the Copic case over to the side because I lowered the tripod. You can't really zoom with webcams. You can do a bit of a digital zoom with this one, and then I can also just scale the video to look closer in OBS, but ultimately you're just making it look more pixelated. So I tried to move the camera physically down closer to the paper, but then the arm of my tripod doesn't leave enough room for little babies underneath. Do you want me to move this? Oh, you're rubbing your cheek on it. Do you want it? I can give you a little more space. If you want some face space. I don't want to keep the case like this all the time though. So I don't know. I mean, I could keep this swung to the side until I record something, because my tripod used to be at this height. I don't know why I had it at maximum height. It was at maximum height for a long time, and I was wondering why it was so unstable. I was like, it's not normally this wobbly. It's because I had it fully extended. So I'd like to keep it this way, but I also want room for the babes. Can I even swing this without it hitting the TV? It's probably good enough that we could slide the case over. Yeah. Yeah. I realized I had a bit of coffee left in my cup, so I just downed it. I feel like I already feel it. I mean, I had coffee earlier, which is already in my system, but I feel like that just reinvigorated me, and I'm like, I don't want to sit, but I must. Why did I get up? Go to the bathroom? Maybe pet the bubbles? Ooh, I know something I want to mention. There was a delivery earlier today, and it's from Best Buy, and it was in this little Purelator envelope, and I was like, why is Best Buy sending me something? We didn't order anything. And it turns out that there's a letter in there explaining it, but there's this piece which was supposed to come with Christian's kegerator. Instead, they sent a different piece that is for the type of kegerator that has 2 taps on top. But Christian has the kind that has just 1 tap. So there's a piece that's supposed to be nestled under there, but when you had that there, you couldn't fit the tap on all the way. It was too thick. It was really confusing. We couldn't get it to work, so we just omitted that piece. So because of that, this easily spins and it's just a little loose in general, but we have the right piece now. We didn't even know we had the wrong piece, just that it didn't work. That's all we knew. We're like, this just doesn't fit. And it turns out we had the wrong one this whole time. Now I remember why I got up. I want a sweater because I'm cold. Some unfolded laundry and steal from the pile. I'm so hyper. I had my Timmy's coffee, and then I made a cup here. Normally I just have 1 cup of coffee, but lately I've been making 2 cups because I've been drinking it faster. But it gets me extra hyped. Hi! When I first start editing, depending what order I do it in, I don't always need to listen to sound right away, like editing art clips. I don't need sound. It's all just visual editing. So I have a live stream going on in the background, just listening to it while I edit. And the person I'm watching just got swatted. I don't know why people still do this. Swatting is so dangerous, and like, I feel like my blood pressure went through the roof just watching this scene. Like, the cops come, they had their guns pulled, and I was just like, oh my god. And one of the cops spotted the camera eventually, and first he turned it away and then shut it off, and I'm like, oh. So the stream just went down. It's not live anymore, and I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? Like, swatting is not a joke. People have died from SWAT calls. If you don't know what it is, someone who's watching the live stream finds out the location of the person and calls the cops saying there's some kind of hostage situation or something major where they would have to come in with guns and clear the area. And it's just dangerous because these streamers answer the door and the cops have their guns pulled, and it's like, it's not funny at all. It's extremely dangerous. And now we're all just sitting here like, what's going on? Is the guy okay? Apparently this streamer has been swatted multiple times in the past and actually got banned from Twitch because he got swatted so much. Like, it's totally not his fault, but I guess it's just becoming a problem. So Twitch is like, you're banned. So now he streams on YouTube. It's Ice Poseidon, by the way. I never heard of this person, never watched his stuff, and I'm like, did I just witness a swatting? What the stream was is this guy was gonna get hypnotized, but first the person who was going to hypnotize him was asking all kinds of questions. It sounded like a therapy session, basically. So much personal information, so it's really interesting just to listen to. And the man asking the questions who was gonna do the hypnosis is this really old man. And he's the one who answered the door when the cops knocked on the door, and I was like, oh, I mean, like, no matter who answers, it's scary because there's always a chance that person can get shot by the police or whatever. But he had no clue what was coming. It's just so nerve-wracking seeing it go down. You're just like, please, no one get hurt. I may have had a crazy moment while recording the green screen thing. Oh my. All right, the video's done. It always feels so good to get it done so early in the week. Ooh. For the rest of the week, I want to, well, one, clean up the house a little bit, do some laundry, dishes, general cleaning, but also I want to work on Doodle Domain, and then after that start on a collab. So I'm hoping to start the collab by Sunday, work on Doodle Domain up until then, I guess, just whenever I have time. Friday we're gonna go see Auntie Donna, so I'm excited for that. But I'm going to bed, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, but I do have 9 by 12 over here. This one's real big. This is the 11 by 14, and then this is the 9 by 12, so that's a pretty big difference there. Woo. But yeah, whatever I don't finish today, I'll have to finish tomorrow, and depending how much is left, I might work on it during tomorrow's art stream. It's either gonna be that or